And nihilism is removing value from choices, removing potential. It's saying that nothing has meaning because there is no end goal to this. It's just I exist, the universe exists, and one day it won't, and that's just what it is. And I used to think like that for a short time, right? I've spent years being a Christian, spent years being a born again Christian, but I've always felt like there was more. I've always wanted and believed that there was more. Um, and I know that I've learned, rather, that it isn't. I mean, so my belief is knowing that, or rather, I understand that I don't. What I believe in is it's faith in a sense. I have faith that there is. I have faith on one aspect. I've developed the faith that there is some end goal to this. That with the right conditions and with continual vision that humans have shown, that we will explore this universe, right? We'll explore this galaxy. We'll keep expanding. I believe in that. I support that vision, and I think it's important. I think it's essential that humans, or the human species rather, evolves. You see the vision and you chase the vision. I've said this could be a one and done, right? This could be a one and done. So when I look at I look at it, I guess, in two aspects, and I think I said this in the last episode. There's me, there's my purpose, there's my individual purpose and my individual potential that I kind of need to honor and build and collab on other people, collab, collaborate with other people on in order to continue the work of pushing the experience forward. Right? That's art. It's art. Art is meant to inspire. Art is meant to connect generations of the past, generations of the future. It's meant to be symbolism for the potential of our own individual abilities and capabilities. And on a grand scale, I look at it as being part of this collective species. There's a responsibility that we have as this species. If we don't have concrete proof that there's other intelligent life out there, all we know is that it's us. That's the fact that we know. There's speculation, there are videos, there's ideas, you know um, there's imagination, right? We can believe whatever we want, but for the majority of us, the fact is that it's just us out here. So since it's just us, since we're the only conscious beings, we have responsibility to push the experience forward, to push human life forward, to see where it all can go. And nihilism takes away from that because it says that since there is no meaning, there's no reason to push it forward. But how can you equate a lack of meaning to the end result of something? How can you say life, not your life as a whole? The universe has no meaning when you barely been around for 50 years. How the fuck do you know? How can you say that, right? It's arrogance. That's the ego, right? Thinking you know best. Nah, this shit don't matter. How do you know? How would you know if you're rooted? If your thoughts are rooted in self and just I need to get by, me, you don't have the vision to understand the possibilities, right? You don't understand the possibilities of what tomorrow might bring, what 100 years might bring, right? You think 300 years ago they were really thinking about flying to Mars? Nah, it wasn't. It didn't seem feasible relative to their experience. I'm just trying to get across the water, man. I'm just trying to get across the water. But we get these human individuals who have vision, right? Columbus was a visionary within itself, and granted, the end result of what he did, um, led to a lot of death, murder, rape, pillaging, and all a lot of the negative things. But it created more potential, right? I'm in the United States as a result of Columbus. That's just a reality. I can't think about, what if someone else found it 20 years later? What if the natives that were here evolved? Like, nah, like, okay, all that happened. It happened the way it did. I'm here now. What's my responsibility? What's my purpose to uphold, right? What am I what am I creating, or what am I inspiring that'll provide for someone 20 years from now, 50 years from now? That's the symbolism, right? That's the symbolism. That's honoring um, the journey and the human experience. But learning about the flaws and the faults that and the atrocities also that people commit when they kind of follow their vision, you have a responsibility to kind of turn it around and make it better. So, I think about the people who are nihilists, and I think about this, it has no purpose, it has no meaning, but it does, because it brought you here. The the series of events have brought you here. Every step, every action that someone has taken in the past that's directly impacted who you are and where you are today. It's brought you up to this point, and the consciousness allows you to make meaning of it, right? Within itself, within yourself, you have the ability to make meaning of it. So why not? Why not make meaning of the experience for yourself? Why not make it the me? Why not make meaning for the experience? Why not make meaning in the experience? Excuse me. For people you care about, the people you love, the people you want to connect with, the people, the ideas, I talk about content a lot. The content, the again overall again the experience. Why not? Why not?